we are going to do a lab script for Revolution through SEAZONA. First, we go to our browser. You can do this on your phone as well, which will be good. So you can do a lab script right after you've taken photos of a patient, send the scan, etc., etc. So Revolution dental client.seazona.net. Login is drjustinimami@gmail.com. Password can be given. Now you'll be brought to this page where it says your prescription order. This is going to be where we place a new order. Just to kind of go through these other items. Messages. This is how the lab actually communicates with us. If there is any questions or anything, this is where you'll find that. On here you can see that there's been a couple of messages back and forth between some other cases. On my orders, this is where you can actually go to see when something was ordered and then when it's due and where the current status is. Shipped, in production, complete. This is a good place to start if you're looking for something. If we're looking for files, designs, things like that as well, they are actually stored on here. Now let's go back to order. So we're going to place a new order. We're going to place the patient's name. Test. Now here you have 3 different buttons. The products is going to be the specifics of what we are actually doing. Then here is where you will add your files. So if you do need to add scans, you can do that here. This is mostly going to be used for whenever you're adding photos. You can also do this from your phone. So this would be where you'd click to open up your files on your phone. So products, we're going to select this. Now, each time you add a product, if you have something going on the lower or the upper, you do this twice. If you just have something on one arch, you would just do one of these products. For this example, we are going to be doing a digital design, but you can see some other words on here. So digital design is going to be used whenever we are printing something, whether it's the initial, whether it's the try-in, or if it's the final. Design would be what you select. If the lab is going to be doing the all-on for the final, if you are going to final, that is when you would select this. Or if you're going to a final denture that they are going to be making at the lab, or a partial at the lab, or they are going to be making crown and bridge at the lab, implant, crowns, abutments at the lab, that's when you would select these when you're wanting that. If you're wanting a design to be done in the office, to be printed for any reason, this is what would be selected. Now it brings you to the product that you're going to be selecting. The main ones on here that you will be choosing will be 2-piece denture. This is what we do for our dentures and even our conversion dentures at this time. Then here you have an all AOX conversion denture. You can select this if it is a conversion denture, but I like them to be done in 2-piece. Here is also your final design. So if we just did surgery, placed the implants, and we are wanting to go to what we call our white try-in, or the old pink template try-in, which is now white template try-in, this would be something here. Or if we're making a change after we did a try-in, we need to do a change on the try-in, this is what you'd select here. The other ones are kind of redundant. So for this instance, we're going to do a 2-piece denture. So let's just act as if we're doing an upper 2-piece denture and a lower all on X. So for this instance, we're going to do the 2-piece denture design upper. Add. So there's the upper right there. Now we're going to add the bottom digital design because we're going to be printing it. Now your product, because I do 2-piece denture designs for that, I'm going to select this. Now for the lower. Now here again is files where you would add your pictures on your phone or if they're on the computer. Here's where you type in your notes. Of course, we're going to be planning to build some templates on this so it's easy to copy and paste. But big one is patient having upper 2-piece immediate denture, patient having lower 2-piece immediate denture used for conversion denture for AOX. Shade is always good just to have, remembering it via B1 for this example, and then any additional notes. Now enclosed, if it's digital, it's this, because we're not sending anything. And then due date, this automatically goes to 2 days later. So here you have the 22nd. We always say give them 2 days. So there's that. And then you would click send. And that's done. And if you'd like to, not a bad idea to save in the patient's chart. There's your lab slip. You can say this is a PDF. Or if you're on your phone, you can actually screenshot it and email it to yourself to save on the actual case.